here tonight. This year promises event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. It means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in stars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. We've got Damian Lillard. Jimmy Butler is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Young. And it's Jokic in at the 5.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
And the West All-Stars have possession.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
To the paint, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now, here's Jokic, and it's Durant with the rebound.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's George. Here's Wilson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here's Giannis. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by KD.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win. And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
Now, here's Jokic. Off target with the jump hook.
Here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
KD dishes to DJ, and DJ throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Towns with the steal. Wilson into the lane, and DJ throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. Now he really enjoys the camaraderie this weekend brings. Everybody gets a break in the season. They can breathe a little bit, enjoy the events, enjoy the game. And he said it couldn't come at a more perfect time for his team. They've been grinding all season. So this is the best of both worlds. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And DJ throws it down hard.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That one good for 2.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Inside. Towns is doubled. Outside for George. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Butler on the wing. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Fast break, here they come. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
He's always ready to stroke it now. Butler is a sniper. And nice job off the catch and shoot.
Here's Wilson. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Lillard. Paul George making his last shot. Young in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Jokic, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Shot's good by Wilson.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Yeah, I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Pass the buck. Here's Giannis. Now Young fires the 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the... Kumbo's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Wilson. And TJ throws it down hard.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. And it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Lillard outside. Here's Jokic. The shot from the low post is good. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
The shot by Wilson, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Trailing by 19.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
The shot by George, wide open. Buries it from three-point range. George has got 7.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the basket by Lillard.
And part of what makes Dame special, he can pour it in, working off the ball. Rare to see a point guard who finds...
Oh!
My goodness.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts. Here's
Wilson. There's the dish to Towns. Jokic with the steal. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. Jokic kicks to Lillard. Here he goes. Oh,
are you kidding me?
Nasty. Oh! Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Here's Wilson, and the layup is good. Wilson's got 26.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Knocked away. Stolen by George. Wilson with it. Butler covering, and he makes that one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Luka Doncic.
Man, that was a remarkable pump fake from Antetokounmpo.
Substitution on the court.
He's really good at selling that shot fake.
A big group substitution here for the East. Jared Allen's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Porzingis is coming in for Kevin Durant. Edwards has come in for George. And it's Devin Booker in for Luka Doncic. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. DeRozan comes in for Jimmy Butler. James Harden, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And it's John Morant in for Young. Harden, no good. Left side, Edwards. Step back shot. They grab their own miss. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Tatum, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Here's Morant. Passes it to Harden. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Morant drives it.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Outside, Sabonis. 1:12 left to play here in the first. Tatum's shot is off. Morant against Wilson. Down low, Porzingis. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Morant finds Harden. Harden draws the double. And it's sent back by Allen.
It's really hard to shoot over Allen, which is probably why you shouldn't try to do it.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Tatum against Edwards.
Yeah, real intensity at the start.
Exactly. Nothing easy. They're making them work just to get into their offense. Very disruptive so far.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
To the inside. Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical.
It's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. So for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Paul George. And it's Wilson in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. It's rebounded by the West.
Defensive
And the foul
foul.
called on DJ.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team
Well, Greg,
foul.
one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Shots good by Wilson.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Paul against Wilson. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Paul. Jokic has got his third basket of the night right there.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Bounce pass from Paul. Butler kicks to Paul. Into the lane. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Paul, so good with the ball. Carves his way inside with such ease and precision. That's what's so marvelous about it.
And DJ throws it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
The pass to Jokic. Durant with the steal. Here's George. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Butler passes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. Launches it. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Back to Wilson. That one drops for him. Wilson's got 36.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Jokic. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The East All-Stars shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, DJ. Young's checked in for the West. And both free throws good for DJ. Young with the ball. Pass to Butler. It's not going to go for him. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Durant with the steal. Lob pass to George. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
A baseline J. Young, no good. East with the ball. One-on-one here. That's good for George on the assist by DJ. George has got 6 in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Jokic. 1:31 left to play here in the half. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Wilson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. KD's got 8.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Siakam is checked in for the East. Jokic against Durant.
Smooth and skilled passer Jokic is. For a big guy, he's extremely dangerous at dropping dimes in the pick and roll.
And a wide open look for Siakam. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And you expect this from Young. He's earning his points today.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Jokic.
You know, this is what we've seen Jokic do every night. I mean, he puts himself in position to make an impact on the game.
From 13, Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And George gets it to go.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And a deep three from Lillard. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the East All-Stars with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the... And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right... And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Antetokounmpo, Damian Lillard out there with Trae Young. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. He was all alone on that one. Lillard's got the first basket of the third quarter for the West All-Stars. To the middle, here's Wilson. Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level.
The East All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Free throw good, DJ. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Kicks it to Butler. Stolen by George. To the paint. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Young pass to Jokic. Over Wilson. Jokic, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Young. Wilson with the block.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Here's Towns. No good. Good defense by Jokic.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Here's Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Wilson inside, defended by Young. Shot's good by Wilson. Wilson's got 47 points.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Young with no one around. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Now off the inbound. Butler, no good. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Passes it to Jokic. Young from outside drills the three-pointer. Young's got 8 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Wilson inside. He's against Young. And it's Towns missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Young driving in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And the pass to Wilson. Dishes it to KD. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Young. Jokic trying to free himself up. Again, Young missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And DJ throws it down.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Bounce pass Young. Jokic kicks to Young. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Doncic outside. Floats it up for DJ. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Well, they're passing to Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
Hey, even by NBA standards, Jokic is a mountain of a man. 6'11", they list him at 284. That's almost a seventh of a ton, folks. The Joker can handle whatever contact he embraces.
And the East with some changes. Porzingis is checked in for Durant. Edwards comes in for George. And it's Devin Booker in for Luka Doncic. And West also making a switch. Sabonis, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Giannis kicks to Young. Let's go. And it's good off the back rim and in. Young's got 10 points in just the second half. Young against Wilson. The shot's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Stolen by Wilson. And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Ingram, he's checked in for the East. Check. And the West All-Stars have possession. Paul outside. Giannis left side. Towns with the defensive effort. 1 second left. That one, no good. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. East All-Stars ahead, running away with it. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
They've got Paul George, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Durant. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Wilson in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Paul passes to Jokic. Paul outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Wilson into the lane, and then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
He dishes it to Lillard. Three-pointer. Jokic trying to free himself up, and Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. Wilson against Paul. 9 feet out. The shot by Wilson, no good. And it's Paul with the ball for the West All-Stars. Butler on the way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Kicks it out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Paul looking over the floor. Here's Jokic, and it's off the back rim, no good. And here's Doncic from the arc. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Antetokounmpo finds Paul. Over Wilson. Wilson with the block. And he's able to get it back. They retain possession. Here's Paul. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Paul really makes the most of the mid-range area. He's very comfortable shooting in there.
Paul against Wilson. Takes the 13-footer. Towns. And it's Towns on the follow. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Sure. No good. Shot missing. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Nobody near Lillard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Wilson the pass to Towns. And the rejection by Giannis.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Ingram, he's checked in for Paul George. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for the West. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from...
Mercy, mercy me.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
A second chance effort, and it's Paul getting it to go.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And the foul called on DJ.
Third personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
The second half has it. Going nearly.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The shot does not.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kicks it out to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Butler. Over Ingram. And it's Butler missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Doncic against Jokic. Durant. And it's sent back by Jokic. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. The East making a switch. Siakam's checked in. To the inside. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by DJ.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
After a quiet first couple seasons in the league, Siakam really took off in year 3 when he helped the Raptors win their first NBA championship.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Butler. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Wilson with the block. Here's Siakam. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Siakam's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Jokic draws the double. Butler on the wing. Covered by Siakam. Sweet move. And Antetokounmpo plays it in. Giannis has got 19 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Wilson into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Wilson's got 55.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Ball against Wilson. The kick out to Ball. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And he's done the job here all day. Just continues to grab rebounds. What a game for him.
Yeah, you don't see many triple-doubles often. And I tell you what, his effort and efficiency really on point tonight.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
And there's the pass to Jokic. Loads it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Shot's good by Durant.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the...
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And, guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For